Imagine the world has come to a standstill. No electricity, no internet, no workshops. Just you, a dusty road, and one question. Which car will still get you to your destination? When the apocalypse comes, you don't need a new car with touchscreens and 48 sensors. You need a car that doesn't break. One that can be repaired with wire, a hammer, and duct tape. One that was built to survive, not to shine. That's exactly what today is about. 10 cars that simply refuse to die. Models that fight through dirt, snow, heat, and decades, no matter what happens. Some are old, some are underrated, but they all share one thing: they keep going when others have already given up. Ready for the toughest survivors on four wheels? Let's go. If you were only allowed one car in the apocalypse, take the Toyota Land Cruiser J100, produced between 1998 and 2007. This giant from Japan was not built for lifestyle or shopping trips, but for extreme conditions. In Africa, Australia, and South America, it is still the backbone of entire regions. Whether sand, rocks, or mud, the J100 powers through everything. The 4.2-liter Diesel 1 HDFTE is a legendary engine that can easily last over 500,000 kilometers with proper care. Even if something breaks, spare parts are often available in local markets or nearby villages in many countries. No unnecessary electronics, no gimmicks, just pure mechanics and mass. It's not fast, not light, not cheap. But if you're stuck in the wild and need to get out, this is exactly the car you want. Moving on to another legend, the Mercedes W124. Produced from 1985 to 1996, is a true example of mechanical immortality. Few cars represent durability like this classic E-Class. Built in the millions and used worldwide, many examples have already crossed 500,000 kilometers and are still running strong. The diesel engines, especially the 2.0D, 2.5D, and 3.0D, are almost indestructible. With no turbo experiments and no fragile electronics, it's just honest engineering built to last. Many of these cars still serve as taxis in Africa, Eastern Europe, and South America, which says everything about their reliability. While rust can be an issue, a well-kept example can easily last a lifetime. Although it is not an off-roader, on roads and gravel, it remains extremely dependable. If the world ends, an old Mercedes like this is exactly what you want. Similarly, the Suzuki Jimny, yet produced from 1998 to 2018, proves that size does not matter when it comes to survival. At first glance, it looks like a toy, but that is exactly its strength. Because it carries no unnecessary weight, it becomes a perfect survival vehicle. With selectable four-wheel drive, low-range gearing, and a very compact body, it goes where big SUVs simply fail. There is no digital overload, just simple, rugged mechanics. Its 1.3-liter petrol engine is extremely reliable even under heavy stress. Additionally, its low weight keeps fuel consumption low, which becomes critical when fuel is far away. It is not fast and not made for highways, but in the middle of nowhere, it is exactly what you would want by your side. After that, the Toyota Hilux, produced from 1997 onwards, continues to dominate as a symbol of indestructibility. No other pickup has such a global reputation, from war zones to deserts to glaciers. If nothing else works, the Hilux still runs. Even famous tests have failed to destroy it through floods, fire, and extreme damage. Built on a strong ladder frame with simple mechanics and huge payload capacity, it is designed for survival rather than comfort. Especially the 2.5D, 4D, and 3.0D, 4D diesel engines are known for their durability. Spare parts are available almost everywhere, and even small workshops can repair it without difficulty. There are no fancy systems or unnecessary updates. It simply keeps going when everything else stops. In the same way, the Volvo 240, produced between 1974 and 1993, shows that simplicity often wins. It looks like a brick on wheels, but that is exactly why it is so reliable. For decades, it has been one of the most durable and safest cars ever built. In Scandinavia, many of these cars are still on the road today. The engines, both petrol and diesel, can run almost endlessly if basic maintenance is done. Parts are still available, and a strong community keeps them alive. It performs well in snow and ice, and although it is not fast or sporty, it starts when many modern cars refuse to. Following that, the Mitsubishi Pajero 60 and V80, produced from 2000 to 2018, represent the idea of a never-retiring SUV. With permanent all-wheel drive, strong construction, and especially the 3.2 diesel engine, it is built for long-term punishment. It handles rough terrain with ease and can often free itself when stuck. While it is not the most modern or fuel-efficient option, that is exactly what makes it valuable in survival situations. And there are no unnecessary software restrictions or electronic lockouts, just a real off-roader that continues working when others stop. At the same time, the Lada Niva, produced from 1977 and still continuing today, is more myth than machine. It has remained almost unchanged for decades, built with pure simplicity and toughness. Where modern SUVs struggle, the Niva thrives. It can survive extreme winters, poor fuel quality, and rough environments without complaint. Its 1.7-liter engine is extremely simple and can be repaired with basic tools. There is very little electronics and almost no comfort, but that is exactly the point. It is not fast, not quiet, and not efficient, but it is extremely reliable in the harshest conditions. Similarly, the Honda CR-V second generation, produced between 2001 and 2006, is the perfect example of a problem-free vehicle. It is not flashy or attention-grabbing, but it is extremely dependable. The 2.0 iVitec engine is known for its long life when properly maintained. Both manual and automatic versions are durable, and the AWD system is simple yet effective. It offers plenty of space, a practical interior, and a reputation for never giving trouble. It quietly does its job every day without failure. Then comes the Volkswagen Beetle, produced from 1938 to 2003, which is far more than just a car. It is a global symbol of simplicity and durability. With over 21 million units built, it has been tested in almost every environment on Earth. Its air-cooled engine requires minimal maintenance and often starts when more modern cars fail. Because of its simple design, it can be repaired almost anywhere with basic tools. There is no electronics, no diagnostics, just pure mechanical movement. It may be slow, but it is extremely dependable. Finally, the Toyota Corolla E120, produced from 2002 onwards, might be the most boring car ever made. But that is exactly its strength. It does not try to impress anyone. It simply drives, and it keeps doing so for years without complaint. The 1.4 and 1.6 VTI engines are extremely durable and fuel-efficient. Maintenance costs are low, spare parts are available everywhere, and reliability is its biggest advantage. It is so unremarkable that it is often ignored, and that is why it survives everything. Like a refrigerator, it is not exciting, but it always works, and in a survival situation that matters more than anything else.